Hello, and thank you for joining me. So, in the near future, I'm going to be posting some Gladiabots content onto my channel, and I thought I'd go over a few of the basic things you can expect to see while watching a Gladiabots game. That way, if you're unfamiliar with the game already, you will understand what you're looking at. First off, in the game, there are four different types of bots. There's the sniper, which is this biped over here on the left. They fire very slowly, but they do a lot of damage, and they're very good at applying long-range pressure and creating opportunities through doing significant burst damage to the enemy team. This one next to him is called an assault. Assaults are sort of a general purpose type of bot. They aren't the best at anything. However, they are good enough that if you create your AI well, you can generally exploit the weaknesses of other people's AIs, and in doing so, you can take advantage of the bot's strengths over their bot. But each bot has kind of a role that it fills. This next one with the three fans is it's called a shotgun, which is very, very effective at close range, and it is moderately durable, but it's also extremely fast. So you'll generally you'll generally see them trying to achieve objectives that require a lot of movement, or trying to hunt down and eliminate isolated bots so that they can create an advantage where there wasn't one before. And this chunky boy over here on the right is a machine gun. The machine gun is the most durable bot in the game and does extraordinarily high damage at short and medium range, and the only bot that does more damage than it at all ever is the sniper at long range. As a result, the machine gun is very, very good in direct combat, but it's also very slow, which generally means that if you have to be somewhere quickly, the machine gun is very poorly suited for the task. So you'll see a lot of machine guns in a lot of the modes where direct combat is a requirement, and people generally like to use them to attack the enemy because they can sort of form an anchor around which the rest of your team can hold ground through the sheer durability and force projection of the machine gun. But there are three modes in the game. There's collection, in which there are these little yellow orbs. You want to grab a yellow orb and take it to a base. Now, bots are colored based on team. The bots' health bars are colored based on team. The bots themselves can be customized by player, and therefore looking at the model of the bot isn't necessarily reliable. But my bots will always have blue health bars. My enemy's bots will always have red health bars. My bases in collection, where I'm trying to take the resources, are blue. The enemy's bases are red. And that will always be consistent as long as I'm recording. In domination, however, you can see the bases here have changed. When they're white, they're neutral. When you capture them, they become blue. When the enemy captures them, they become red. If a base is uncontested, which is to say, if a base is fully captured by one side or the other and not currently being attacked by the opposing team, the base will generate points over time. It's a very familiar mechanic to a lot of other games. Nothing too surprising there, but it adds these green bubbles here, which are force fields. If a bot captures a force field, it takes dramatically reduced damage, and taking a force field can completely change a fight. But they can also be a little unwieldy sometimes because they spawn in fixed locations. Last up, we have elimination. In elimination, your only goal is to kill the enemy team. This one uses force fields. It has no bases. But over time, health packs will spawn. And if you capture a health pack, the bot that captures it regains all of its health immediately. So, another thing I forgot to mention, in each of the game modes, there is also different numbers of teams. For example, in elimination, you get 8 bots. In domination, there are 6, and in collection, there are 4. And you can, between the bases and their presence and how many bots there are on the field, you can guess how many bases or what game mode you're actually watching. But that should be enough to give you at least a brief overview of what all the bots do. That way you'll have some idea what you're looking at. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.